Hi, this is David, and with this video I was wanting to show how to create an action so that when you have things you need to do in Photoshop that you do time and time again, it's you can create an action and then basically let the action do all the work for you, so that if you're resizing an image or adding something to an image, a lot of times you can develop an action so it will take care of all that for you. So if you need to do it over and over again, it basically saves you from having to go through all the steps. And just to give you an idea, I have about 20 images opened up here, all different. What I want to do is reduce the size of the image. So what I'm going to do is create an action to make these images smaller. So what I'm going to do is basically come down here to the Create a New Action folder, and if you just hover over the little icons at the bottom of the action menu, it'll tell you which one that is. It says Create a New Action. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to name this action, let's just do a mini image at 25 dpi. So what I'm going to do is basically develop an action that will take whatever image I have and resize it for 25 dpi. So I'm going to go ahead, come in here. It's we're going to put it under default actions. I can give it a color too, so that if I want to change to the button mode, I can find it easier possibly. So I'm going to give it a yellow color, and I'm going to press record. Now when it's recording, it's not recording time, so if I get a phone call or anything, basically I can go ahead and just walk away from the computer and it's going to only remember what I've done. So for instance, what I'm going to do right now is I want to make this image size different. So I'm going to come up to image, go to image size, and this one's it's basically a square 15 by 15 inch at 100 resolution. I'm gonna actually just drop this down to 25 resolution, and I'm choosing to do the 25 resolution because I have several vertical and horizontal images roughly all sized in this range, but I want the overall resolution to end up being around 25 to get them sort of consistent. And this way I don't have to re-enter all the specific ones for horizontal or for vertical. And I'm going to press OK. That resizes the image. Now what I want it to do is I actually want it to save it and close the file and move on to the next one. So what I'm going to do is go up to File, do a save so that it saves it at 25 dpi. And now this file has been saved at this dpi. And then to close it, I don't want to click the X. What I want to do is come up to File and Close. And that's my action. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it now. And if you look right here, here's the action. It's a mini image at 25 dpi. So all I have to do at this point is just press this play button, and it's going to go through the actions and take care of that image and close it out. So now what I can do is I'm going to actually come up to the little pull-out menu up at the top of the actions, and I'm going to go to button mode. And then here I have it with yellow, mini image at 25 dpi. All I have to do is just push the button in. Now at this point I still have several of these. A lot of times I will open up 60 or 70 images and want to do it at every image. I don't necessarily want to push this button every time. So now what I'm going to do is come up to the File menu. I'm going to go down to Automate, Batch. And what I have is, since I just ran the action, it went ahead and put all that information in there for me. So basically I can choose another action if I want, or I can choose the action, basically the action that was pulled up. I want to do it to all the opened files because I had opened all these specifically. I had saved all my files on a separate folder so that when I adjusted these files, I wasn't affecting the originals. So I did do copies of everything and stuck them specifically in a folder where it's basically low resolution images. So now all I have to do, since I have it pulled up as mini image at 25 dpi, as soon as I push this button, it's going to automatically go through every image and close it out and drop it into that folder. So now it's working a lot faster than I could ever push that little button and get it consistently at the right time. So it's basically running through all these files and resizing everything and closing the folder out. So I could walk away if I had 100, 150, 200 images pulled up. I can basically set it to automate, push a button, and walk away. And this will run through the system so I don't have to sit here and monitor what's going on. So it's just an easy way to let the computer do the work for you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to shoot me a comment. Hopefully this will help you guys out. Thanks so much.